Hello everyone, welcome to Wallingford School. My name is Mr Marston, the head teacher. I'd imagine that you're fairly familiar with my name, and here's my face and here I am this morning. This is a short film to give you a bit of an insight into the school. We know that this year is a little bit different to how it normally is for those students joining us in September. So we want to give you some information and some insights which we hope will be really helpful as you're starting to think about joining us at the school. One of the unwritten rules of the school is that each morning somebody, usually me, will be at the front of the school to greet you and will say good morning. And we expect you to say good morning back to us and wish you well for your day. I'm here in the school hall, which many of you will recognise and probably have been here before. On your first morning in the school, you'll be directed here where you will meet Miss Walker, our head of transition, your form tutor and your head of house.
Hello, my name's Miss Walker. I'm head of transition here at Wallingford School. On your first morning, we will greet you here in the hall and you will get to meet your form teachers and your head of house. And after we've done that, we will then go off to form rooms where you'll spend some time with your form teacher. You'll get your timetable and we will also make sure you know where everywhere is around the school that's important for you on those first few days. Later on in the day, you will also do some lessons. A key thing from us to remember on that day is you don't need to worry too much about what you bring with you. Just make sure you've got your school bag with your pencil case, a drink, and perhaps your lunch. And then all the rest will fall into place. So we really look forward to seeing you in here on that first morning.
Right, welcome Year 7s to the PE department. My name is Mr Dodson. I'm the head of PE here. When you start here in September, you'll be doing lots of different sports, lots of different activities. Hopefully it'll be back to normal for you. Okay, on your first day here, don't worry about bringing your PE kit or don't worry about if you forget anything. The first day when you guys arrive here at Wallingford in the PE department, we'll be basically sticking you in groups so you'll know who your group is. So the way that PE is structured is that you'll have 3 PE lessons a week. And you'll have different PE teachers teaching you those 3 PE lessons. They will come to your changing rooms and they'll make sure that you guys get yourself organised and sorted for that PE lesson. So they'll tell you what kit to bring and what to wear on those different days as well. PE could be outside, so here on our Astro, okay, we've got a couple of fields over there, or it could be inside into our sports centre as well. We are very much looking forward to seeing you guys in September. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit better than what we currently have now, and whatever your sport is, we'll have something here for you at Wallingford School.
So, my name is Miss Isaac and I am the Head of Design and Technology here at Wallingford School. We're really excited to meet you in September and teach you lots of new skills in areas that you may not have experienced before. So, I'm going to take you through some of the rooms in the department and introduce you to some of the activities that you're going to be engaging with for the next year throughout Year 7, 8 and 9. So here we are, we're in the back of our CAD room, so CAD stands for Computer Aided Design. One of the things that you're going to experience in Year 7 is working on computers and learning about software that you can design on and then apply to possibly one of these machines. This machine here is something called a laser cutter. Some of you may have seen them at work. Really helpful, really handy and really exciting new technology. The other pieces of equipment that we've got here as well is a 3D router, and they end up making bigger pieces of work like you can see in the background for GCSE and A-level work. So we've just come through into the main computer room that we've got. We are so lucky here at Wallingford School that we in the Design Technology department have a whole computer room for our use. So I'm going to show you what some of the other rooms are like as well, so we'll go and have a look at them now. So this is one of 2 resistant materials rooms, or it might be known as a workshop, you may have heard it called that before, that we have here at Wallingford. So again, super lucky with the resources and the area that we've got. So when you're in here as part of your rotation in Year 7, you'll be learning the health and safety, how to work with a variety of different tools like I've got behind me. And then you'll also be learning some skills that will, like I said, if you want to take it for GCSE, can lead you right up to that. The fun project that all our Year 7s love is making a layered keyring out of acrylic and bending it using heat. So you make a groovy keyring in Year 7. In Year 8, we look at lamps and light systems and how they work and designing those. And then in Year 9, you get to make a clock out of plastic, which is really good fun. So when you come and join us and you start in year 7, you will notice that you'll have DT on your timetable. You may be given this subject as your first DT rotation, and this is graphic products. As you can see, there's lots of drawing and sketching techniques that you will learn in this room, and you will also be given some fun projects like this one. So this is our year 7 project, where you'll be making a gift bag using nets and card and other decorative techniques based on a character of your choice. You will then possibly rotate round to another DT area, such as food, resistant materials and textiles. So we're going to look at those rooms in a bit, but you will have a little sample of each one of those throughout year 7, and then again in 8, and then in year 9 as well. So there's lots of interesting products and projects that you'll be involved with. The year 8 project for graphic products is above me, so you can see all these lovely hanging mobiles. These are normally based on a book, so you can think of your favourite book and base your mobile around the characters in that book. In year 9, we try and think about more skills that you need for GCSE, so we start looking at skills that you need for that, and you will make a vase based on an art movement. An art movement is something that's happened in history that's really influential in design and art. So we look at those, as you can see behind me, and then what you do is you design a vase and you make that in your graphic products project for year 9. So here we are in our textiles room. This is the room where you'll probably see me the most. It's one of the 2 DT subjects that I teach mainly. So you're very welcome to come and say hello to me when you arrive in year 7. Give us a big wave. So here you can see behind me some GCSE work, but you also get to learn how to use the sewing machine safely and accurately in year 7. And then we develop those skills further through 8 and 9. So as I said, your rotation through Key Stage 3 will mean that you have a little go at everything across the 3 years, including textiles. So in year 7 this year, we have made bags, as you can see here. So they've made a calico bag with some applique on the front. And then in year 8, you move on and you make a cushion. This one is based on sweet wrappers. So you take your favourite chocolate bar or sweet bar and you look at it and we make it into a cushion. I hope you can recognise which one this one is. Then in year 9, we take all those skills that you've learnt and we look at a topic called Day of the Dead, and we do some dyeing and we do some printing techniques and we make a bag from that. Behind me, I've got some beautiful textiles work from GCSE, and again, if you selected that, we would be looking at design skills, we would be looking at printing, we would be looking at dyeing techniques, and then eventually pulling it all together to construct a final garment like what you can see behind me. So, final room to show you as part of our DT department, one you'll probably be most looking forward to getting into. This is our food room, or one of 2 food rooms. We are really proud of the food department here at Wallingford and how much cooking you guys get to do at Key Stage 3. We think it's really important that you can cook for yourselves and that you know how to eat healthily for your life, your future life. So in year 7, we will teach you basic knife skills. We will also teach you how to clean up after yourselves properly and also how to bake a variety of different things. So just to sum up then, we are super excited to be seeing you in September, and it will be so much fun to have you come in and working with us. Nothing to worry about. We are so used to getting you guys embedded into our department and just looking forward to working with you.
Welcome Year 6 and welcome to art. Art is a subject that you're going to be doing in Year 7, Year 8 and Year 9. The sort of things you do in art are the sort of things that you can see on the wall behind me. Sometimes we look at portraits, and sometimes the portraits will look quite normal. Sometimes they'll look a little bit more different. Sometimes we'll be using different materials. This is a piece of work somebody's done about garlic, and it's a collage. So they've actually used bits of paper, bits of newspaper, bits of actual garlic is in that painting. Sometimes we might use cartoons or a city, or we might look at a landscape. Maybe we'll look at Van Gogh and do a really bright landscape. Sometimes we'll do a painting which is much more realistic and a watercolour. Sometimes you'll be making some sculptures. You might make that sculpture from clay or from wire or from cardboard or plaster. Sometimes you'll be printmaking. You might be etching. You might be using other intaglio techniques or screen printing or mono printing. There are a whole host of different ways that we approach art at Wallingford School, all of which I know you're going to enjoy. As I'm sure you can already tell, this is one of our music rooms, and in here you're going to learn all about music from different cultures and different times and get the chance to learn a whole range of different musical instruments. This is a room that I think you're going to find very, very exciting. It's a room in which you're going to be encouraged to make a mess. It's our ceramics studio. It's where we do all of our pottery. It's so much of a ceramics room, it's got a trough all the way down the middle of the room. We've got sinks, we've got tables made for clay, and most importantly, most excitingly, we've got 4 working potter's wheels that you'll be able to have a go at some point in your school career.
And the final message from us is,
We're really looking forward to seeing you in September.